pirate's life.
Ahoy there, me hearty! It is I, Pirate Foxy, 1999, and welcome back to to Pirate's Fate. We're getting more of this, and we're nearly close to the end. And I cannot wait to finish this timeline. We're gonna finish another stuff, but anyways, let's dive right back into it. Let's see where we left off. Right here. So we left off right about here. Okay. What is my life good for? If I don't at least try to do what's right, when can I? When I can.
Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, don't kill. Those are the rules laid out by society. And yet those we fight against never follow them. We can't live up to a hypocritical double standard and defeat our foes at the same time.
So because the likes of Rocky or Laserbeak can't keep their moral compass straight, we have to sink into the level. It's disappointing to hear you say it like that. How could we lose two people like that? How could we just lose two people like that? I'm just telling you what I saw, Mila. I saw there was a bright flash of light, and then Brina and Lurpan were just gone. The timelines. Good grief, these timelines are deja vu's. These are strange times, Liko. Come on. Stay on the ship while we dock. Let us know immediately if you see any funny business. Ah, you're asking me to be the one who stays behind. What's the big deal? I thought you hated reconsensus. You remembered? I'm assuming you were leaving me behind because you thought I was worthless. But you didn't. But you did it because you care about me, Mila. I can't tell you how much. Yeah, whatever. Aww. When we see these merchants, Mila, try to be reasonable with them, alright? No can do. A reasonable woman bends herself to fit the world and to fit in the world. An unreasonable woman bends the world to fit herself. Therefore, all progress rests on the shoulders of the unresponsible woman. This is going to be a real headache. Hello. No. 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 No! Ugh, I hate coming back here in this stupid lovey-dovey merchant shop. Ugh, let's get this over with. All right. Are you sure? Are you sure that this is indeed the right place, Mila? The bill of sale I found in the Queen's chest said she brought something here. There's got to be some connection. Why else would she keep it in with the coins? Oh, I can think of a few reasons to hide evidence of coming here. Oh, hi there. Welcome on, welcome all to Sherry's and yada yada. We get the whole memo of this. We get the whole memo. It kinda kills me to read it again. We have everything you could want for and most intense needs. Intimidate. I think we hit the wrong place. Yes, we should be going. We should be going. Of course, a little window shopping will just kill us. It, it could. I mean, it could. It could, Tam. Tam, we have an important mission. We don't have time to do dilly dally. He thinks finding love is a waste of time. He thinks finding love is a waste of time? Maybe he's beyond even our ability to help. I'm sure he's just acting perceptive cause he's so shy. Cupid just needs a helping hand sometimes, mister. There is no shame in that. Keep your hands to yourself. We're looking for the coins. Well, of course. The wizard didn't endure them for nothing, you know? The wizard. So this is indeed where it's supposed to be. It sure is. It sure is. I know love will be in the air soon. For your information, we're going to use the coins to make our world a better place. Well, we're already living your dreams. Living your dreams. We're making the world a better place with them very day. Wait, how? By using them to sell tickets? Well, we're not just merchants, we're matchmakers, love gurus, romance and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go wait outside. Hey, Lika, you can take over. I'll take over the boat. You can go join with them. What could be better than a world in love, right? Sometimes they will stab you in the back. What about world at peace? Have you ever heard of phrase, make love, not war? Sounds overrated. I agree with Mila over here. And here I thought being a pirate would be fun. Do you guys have an opening? Sorry, team or two over here. A team? What a joke. How do you even use them coins? You know, it took us quite a while to complete to figure those coins out. But it turns out there was a clue written on the coins all along. Become what you seek. The coins are empathy among the other things. Desire, normally, your own. But how is that going to help your love life? Maybe there's in love with your own reflection. With With the aid of the coin, we managed to compare the side of other into treasurements, so you can become the perfect fit up for your own digital partner. Why would why would one need to change how they looked like for their ideal partner? Isn't love supposed to be blind? Love may be blind, Captain, but passion is not. Well said. You know, I'm getting a thought. We could get the gold egg, or that rabbit one with the built with the twins. Oh God, are you telling me we're getting Dragon Tandem again? Perfect. I'll go get them. I'll go get them from the back. Perfect. I'll go get them from the back. You should come with me. I don't want to spend another second away from you. Lovey-dovey couples. Ugh. And I don't want to express myself. Yeah, okay, we get the memo. All right, Captain. What is your attitude? What's with yours? If you want them to cooperate, we got to play along. I sense your enchantment is going beyond the call of duty. So what if it is? Is love just pointless for you? At any moment of one of us might transformation into a different person, or be sucked into the antidote timeline, and you want to worry about love?
It's because life's so fragile that every moment is so precious, darling.
I want to experience everything life has to offer to perfect the fullest. That includes passion. When the mood strikes me, of course, our hearts are praying. Let it burn. That's the spirit, darling. If I'm being honest, darling, a rare treat. I know. I feel exactly the same way. I had no idea. The look on his face! Sorry about that delay, folks. Not to worry. I got exactly what Talesman to put love in the air. We just got having a friendly debate over who to give it to. We're only looking for the coin. Thank you very much. We need no help to managing our personal affairs. My captain's just shy. As you said, we're happy to pay for whatever Talesman you think is fitting. You won't be sorry. I'm convinced love is about to be in the air. Trust me, it isn't. Here we go. This is gonna be... Well, not yet. There's certainly a possibility that two members of your crew might be completable. But I think something in the air, but I think there's something in the way. And that's why we're going to give love a little helping hand. I'm happy to oblige. Just let me see the coin first, to verify the automaton you understand. Oh, of course. It's right here. Yep. We got Dragon Tam again. The truth. The honest dragon. What the hell? With your new look, I'm sure you'll be lucky in love. we have to do it. It's for your own good. You provided for the salesman was completely honest dragon. Darius is not like I knew I saw this coming. I saw it like yep. Mila over here is like oh wow. These two, I swear. Okay, let's get this over with. What was that, Temtem? I blurted out something. I wish I kept it silent. Damn it, I did it again. I mean, nothing. Temtem, carefully grab the coin. Temtem, carefully grab the coin and let's get out of here. You can't take that. How do you expect us to help people without it? Giving people advice, creating a safe space to talk out their problems. We'll go broke. We might as well go declare bankruptcy right now. We're the Dread Pirates. We got a heavily armed warship docked outside. Do you really think it is wise to tell us what we can't do? Temtem, is that you? Are you alright? No. I'm really worried. I'm very uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable with how I look, and I'm worried about what you'll think of me. Again with the sarcasm, Temtem. Again with the sarcasm, Temtem. Maybe some of us are just trying to be sympathetic. That with the sarcasm, I really. It's not what you think, Liko. You see, the merchants turn out to be self-styled love gurus, and they surmise that Temtem here. Captain, I'd just like to get back to work and put this behind me, if you don't mind. Of course. Help Mila rig the sails. I'm having a little trouble here. I'll just do it myself. I don't want to think of me as helpless. I'm not thinking about your abilities. It's just faster this way. You know, I could do both sails with one hand tied behind my back. Maybe that could be a good workout. Of course not, Mila. If you're not going to cooperate, I'll give Temtem a hand myself. Now that Temtem is gone, are you going to give me the scoop on what happened? Alright, Those idiots thought they could improve Temtem's love life. When did she ever need help with the department? In that department. Besides, why do they think turning her into a dragon could be good for that? Not just a dragon, an honest dragon. An honest dragon? Yeah, that'll happen when that's funny. I just realized that no brother exists to distribute a solution more bizarre than what already happening around here. Liko, during our executions, do you have any luck finding a leads on those maps of yours? Not yet, Captain. Well, we better find a lead soon. Why is that a big rush? Well, I know you and I have a butt heads recently, and with what happened with Temtem, I'm just hoping we don't get a little stir crazy and start fighting. Sometimes it's good if I can be. Sometimes it's good if I can get things out of your system, you know? Let's try to keep that as our method of the last resorts. Agreed. Alright. Having trouble clamping again? I could take your shift on the crow's nest. You could, and you should. It felt useless today. Aw, come on. Don't say that. Will you be able to help try to fish for tomorrow's dinner? The answer to that might be yes, and that deeply frightens me. I didn't mean to be a bother. I guess I'll just leave you alone. Come on, Ligo. Have you come to make fun of me too? Of course not. I wish you come to give me a hug. I wish you'd come to give me a hug, then. 'Cause that's really what I need right about now. You want a hug? Don't worry, I know you're not the hugging type, Mila. Look, thanks for coming, but you've done your good deed for today. You don't have to bother yourself with me anymore. I'm here to enjoy the ocean breeze, not because I want to talk to you. Good, because maybe I don't want to talk. Good. I like the sounds of silence. Do you want to know why I don't want to talk? Not specifically. Because I might say something that I'll end up regretting. Big deal. Oh, come on. Big deal. Oh, come on. Don't we all? I know you act tough, Mila, but deep inside, you're very bit as scared and worried as everyone else here. Well, the egg made you honest, but that didn't make you the physical I'm not scared of anymore or anything. Not even being weak and useless. I know that scares me. The second I become more trouble than I'm worth to this crew, you'll throw me overboard. Then why do you stick around? It's not a dread pirates thing. That's just how people are. So you think your problem is that everyone else is a jerk? Yeah, I guess so. You wanna know why? You want to hear some lame, slappy stories? I think we get this part of this story about Tam Tams. Do I really have a choice? I had a wonderful childhood, actually. Fantastic. At least for the first few years. My father was away for fighting in the Blood Moon War. It was just my mom and my two older sisters trying to scrape by, but we did just fine. We all love each other. Now that you share your feelings like a big girl, we can get back to work now. Well, all was not what it seemed. Wow, You're not done, are you? Come on, Mila. You're being rude, and you're being rude, and you have no desire to try to cushion the blow. Ordinarily, I find that bored and a little hurtful. But given my own situation, well, I sort of have a new sense of sympathy for your blunt and honest ways. I don't need your permission to be me. Well, getting back to my story, one fateful day when I was around 7, the announcement of the peace treaty, the war was over. All those soldiers could come home. My Chinatown was celebrated, everyone was happy, except my mother. She was worried as hell, and I knew something was up. When the day came for my father to come home, she took me to the outskirts of town and just dropped me off. Told me never wanted to, told me she never wanted to see me again. Told me if I ever did try to find her again, she'll kill herself. What? Why? I didn't know why either, for the longest time. Then one day I asked someone, how long was the Blood Moon War? 11 years. Do you get it, Mila? No, but I think some war stories might be a little more interesting. My father was away for 11 years. But I was only 7 years old. My mother cheated on my father. And she knew that if he came back and saw me, she had to admit it. But rather than tell either of us the truth, she just kicked me out of the potential and never existed. What a wrench.
No. I hated my mother for years. But I've come to accept that she acted no differently than anyone else would have, given the circumstances. That's just the way things are. That's just the way people are.
You saw me today, didn't you? With this new body, I couldn't break his sails. You should have seen the way Darius looked at me with contempt. Who cares what he thinks? I care. I don't want him to think I'm a waste of space. So prove him wrong then. But what if I fail? You want to live your life paralyzed by what ifs? We have no idea what's going to happen next, or who is going to transform into what. By tomorrow, Darius could be dead, and you could be the world's strongest woman. I think you've got that title locked down, Mila. My point is that nobody gets to know the future. Nobody's on this ship gets the privilege of taking anything for granted. If you can't rig the sails, light the cannons. If you don't use sarcasm to make your point, try shouting. If you want Darius or me, for that matter, to respect you, then you go earn it. I will. Thanks, Mila. I really appreciate it. So since you got to be honest, let me ask you about something else. I'm not sure about where this is going. What do you think of Sherry and Tarzan's little shop? What? all that romance stuff. I mean, what if they asked you who had a crush on right when you walked in? Who would you have to say? Who would you have said? I would have said Liko. What? Liko's better watch out, or else I'll... No, don't, please. Why not? I wouldn't have... I would have lied. I would have been lying. Hey, I could still do that back then, couldn't I? Why would I trust them for a minute? Why would you lie? Why do you think? So the person I actually liked wouldn't find out, of course. And who might they be? You, of course. You, of course. Mila, I should have said something earlier. I just thought you might reject me. You're so strong and independent. Well, you don't really need anybody to do you? Just because I don't need you doesn't mean I don't want you. And Tenten, I do want you. Apparently. No, Mila. Aw, ain't this cute? Oh man. Okay, moving on. Were you and Tenten having a little heart-to-heart? In case you didn't notice, I don't do heart-to-heart. Well, what were you talking about? The weather? We were just talking about what happened to her, of course. As I thought. If you already knew what we were talking about, then why ask me? Do you have any to make everything difficult for Mila? Do you have anything to make Do you have to make everything difficult, Mila? Do you? Do you? If you don't want someone a little easier to talk to, I could go fetch Liko for you. All I wanted to know was if you were able to get through to her. I know. From painful experience, just how difficult it can be when you're not quite yourself. I was hoping that you managed to communicate to her that nobody's judging her. Nobody's judging her. That the crew is on 100% behind her. I told her if we want our respect, she should earn it like anybody else. You told her what? How is that affirming? What's the alternative? Me telling her that I pity her? Is that supposed to be more affirming? Do you have a single and specific bone in that giant body of yours? Come on, Darius. Will you really prefer me to fix all of our problems with hugs? Well, when you put it in that way, no. I didn't think so. Having that said, I certainly think you are due for a heart-to-heart, Mila. I know you put on a rough front, but underneath all that, I think you want to talk about your feelings. Ha! Not with at least 8 or 9 fragments of rum. Hey, hey, hey. Mila, I got some. If you're asking for some rum, I got some rum. But you gotta fight for it. don't I? Well, it just so happens I've got some stashed away from special occasions. Oh, ooh, rum. Are you gonna keep? Are you gonna keep your word? Some other time. Some other time, Darius. I'll give you. I'll give you some help with that anchor. I'm perfectly capable of pulling the rope, Mila. But I can do it in one hand, see? Very impressive. As always, Mila. You don't sound very impressive. I already told you I don't want help. Then what do you want? I want you to stop rubbing in my I want you to stop rubbing into my face. I know. You're strong enough to move mountains now. But do you have to be such a show off? Why would me being a show off bother you? Sounds like sounds like you're the one with the problem, not me. I guess I didn't exactly need a reminder that I am. You know, I am the the weakest member of this crew, you know. So you want us to trade places? Is that it? I never said that. I just wanted to feel important, Mila. You're able to conjure ghosts and scales the walls of the castle on your own. Tantan managed to get a coin from those merchants. The captain can certainly talk fancier than I can. It doesn't matter what you complete or who recognize your skills. It's only a matter that you trust your gut. Unusually, the only thing my gut tells me is to worry. That's good. That's good. Embrace it. Wait, what? You knew something was wrong with Darius, and Tantan didn't believe you. I wasn't sure either way at first. You were nervous, little worries save us all. Maybe, but all anyone will remember is you saving the captain's life. Just because you didn't get the glory doesn't mean it didn't matter. I didn't look at that. I haven't looked at it like that. I never thought my worries might actually matter to someone. But one thing, but one thing you shouldn't have to worry about is lifting an anchor. Not when I'm on board, anyway. But I don't want to give up on that. I don't want to be seen as weak and helpless little girl. If you don't want to trade places, I knew it. You do want to trade places. I knew it. Just admit it. There's no shame in it.
Of course not. Just look at me. But having you around helps a lot. You've helped me find my courage. You know, throughout my life, I wasn't ever really sure I'd feel comfortable with myself. But you never treated me like I didn't belong. You never ignored me or passed over me. When I turned into a girl, I thought that was it for me on the ship. I was just going to be a joke. Liko, the poor sucker, couldn't even keep his gender. But I wasn't a joke. Not in your eyes. And when I see myself in your gaze, I feel like I'm exactly who I want to be.
We'll be coming back to these other loves in the next episode. But anyways, let's get right to other things. All right. You're all going to want to see this. See that X on the map there? Yeah, I see it. Why do you drill... Why? Why do you drill it there? That's just it. I didn't do it. It must be the sign. The coins are instructing us where to go. Where to go. Our journey must be nearing to its end. Captain, off the port bow. It's rocky. Pull back. Don't let us slip over the horizon. With any luck, he wouldn't know we're right behind him. But he'll get there first. Exactly, Liko. What? He won't be expecting us, but we can prepare for him. At long last, revenge will be in our grasp. Getting closer now, I can see them getting off the ship. Let's follow them inside. Hello and welcome to... Where are they? Where's Rocky's crew? You mean those other who just came in? To the Infinite Calf, I believe. Uh-oh, we're going back to the Infinite Cafe. Oh no, not again. Take me there, now. Your wish is my command. Oh god, Mila. Oh shit. Oh my god. He changed. Oh, good grief. Remember me, Rocky? The little girl who punched you in the ear a year ago? Well, I'm back, and I'm here to finish what I started. Oh shit! She's going all ham on these guys. Oh, she's not holding back. It is done. I slaughtered them all. I can't believe it's really over, and it's weird. Rocky looked like that, isn't it? Become what you seek. Why didn't he turn into some kind of terrible demon? Rocky wasn't the end. Wasn't at all. Be all the evil. He was just a bad man that needed to die. I take that certification from the blood loss. Oh, come on, Captain. You're happy about this. You're as happy about this as anyone. I'm happy that now Morgana can rest in peace. Do you really think she was? You don't really think she was, you know, looking down at us, waiting for us to kill him. I'm not sure what I believe, Liko, but I know I'm fulfilled my duties to her. If you two are done fortunate enough to meet in the next life, I'm sure she'll find some way to express her appreciation for what you did. I didn't mean to be a dark... I don't mean to be the dark cloud, but where exactly are we? How did we get here? I'm not sure how we got here. We just sort of did. I think the librarian called this place the Infinite Calf. Calf. The librarian must specialize in magic. Perhaps the books themselves were the key. Are we inside of the book itself, like a living fiction, or was the book a portal for another realm of some kind? There's a corridor that way. Maybe once we're outside, we can try to find out more about where we are. Oh boy, here we go. Were you the ones making some infernal rackets a few moments ago? We were just taking out some. We were just taking out the trash. Sure are a lot of you here. Too bad. Why is that a bad thing exactly? Because as far I'm concerned, the the fewer people trapped down here, but the better. Did I just hear you say trapped? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with your hearing. You mean, do you really need me to spell things out further than that? Certainly you've started to put the pieces together. I would have to admit that troubling possibility crossed my mind, but I'm sure we could benefit from your expansions. Can you tell us more about this place? What's there to tell? If you've seen one room, you've seen them all. You've seen them all. No matter how far you go, no matter which way you go. There's no way out. There's no way out. They never end. Never? Never? I don't see why you need me. I don't see why you need to keep asking me to repeat. Just gets plus me. Repeat myself. Seems like you understand my perfectly as well, young lady. But if you may have any real questions, well, I'm all ears. How did you get here? How did you get here? My crew and I were on a journey hunting for the wizard's treasure. One day, we simply woke up here. Don't know how or why now. We're all lost souls. And none of you have managed to learn anything. Only that rooms go on forever. Wait, how can you be so sure they're go on forever? You need an infinite amount of time to test that, wouldn't you? True enough. I haven't been here quite as long, only about 800 years, give or take. 800? I know. I'm repeating you again, sorry. I suppose I thought they spent the next 900 years walking in a single direction. Just to make absolutely sure the rooms go on forever. Is that what you think? Or will you lot still be around then, telling me I need to make it an even thousands before I issue such a bold pronouncement. And where this crew you speak of? Who knows? After we all went our separate ways, we've never found each other again. Speaking of that, I'll be moving along now. That's gonna be our fate. Wandering around aimlessly for hundreds of years? Of course not. This place was supposed to be dangerous, not impossible. Just because we haven't found a way out doesn't mean I haven't. That doesn't mean I won't. You plan on doing this on your own again, Mila? Nothing is stopping you from finding a way out of here before I do. Let's move on to the next room. Wait, I just realized something. There shouldn't there shouldn't be a next room. Oh, and how's that? Well, the, the corridor out of this room curves to the left, just just like the last few rooms. You can only make so many left-hand turns without finding your way back to where you started. The interesting theory. Let's test that. How curious. If we split up, we could cover more ground. Try both directions. Agreed. A sound strategy. Or we might never find each other again. Well, if we stay in groups, each traveling different directions, then we'll retreat our steps and meet in the middle. Assuming there even a middle to this place like this, we have to make some emotions to some patience, take some risk if we want to escape. What if that just what Mako and Certain said to themselves right before they all walked their separate ways? What are you going on about? I'm just taking about substations here. I got an episode for you. This really is the infinite calf. What? Be rational for a moment. Is there any rational reason why we can't stick together? I refuse to live my life out of fear like that. I refuse to be the timed so timed that I can't take the risk because I might fail. We're splitting up. Tam Tam, you stay with Mila. What if we never find each other again? What if we were just like the lost souls in those rooms? I just couldn't bear the thought of losing all of you. Not after I've grown so close to you. Please, don't do this. Tam Tam, I appreciate your concerns, but we still be in groups. Nobody's leaving you behind. You'll be with Mila, alright? Hello there. Hello. Been here long? Well, I don't have to ask you the same question. Anyone still tries to cover thread humor observed that hasn't been here as long as here at all. Hey, I'm still looking for a way out. Seasonal, eh? Well, as I said, to each his own. I notice these rooms seems to go in circle, but that's impossible, isn't it? You've got that right. There's no way to navigate it. This place just goes on forever. I was the commander of 50 sailors when I arrived, but one by one, we all went our own separate ways. We can't wander and wander. We can wander and wander, but we can't seem to find one another again. I don't even know how many of them are still alive. You were better off splitting up. There's a greater chance that at least one of you would find a way out. I've been listening. There's no way out. None. Nobody ever comes out of here, and nobody ever will. How do you know that? because there is no other possibility. Every room is the same. Every day is the same. Every person in Nimity becomes the same. Forever. People do change, you know. Not here, unfortunately. People don't even age in this place. Unfortunately, I wouldn't mind eternal youth. You'll change your mind, and sooner than you think. If we could all be permitted to grow and old and die here, like we all would in any other prison, then at least I'd be able to look forward to rejoining my comrades in the great beyond. That is. Oh, I forgot the simple task. Oh, really? Charting through beaches filled with enemy soldiers, sieging castles, battling pirates on the high seas. But throughout it all, I at least had some comfort of knowing that when one of my crew died, he or she would be in a better place. Half the time, I was personally jealous. How pathetic is that to envy the dead? Taking to is pointless. If you're so defined by this place that you long for death, we have nothing more to say. How could someone like you help us? Well, your attitude doesn't matter to me. The great beyond, that's all I wanted to trouble myself with. I hope you do have the comfort of believe in person. I believe in regulations, a new life, not a static, pointless, pathetic reconsideration. What other hogwash? Where do new souls come from? As for static and pointless, well, look around you. That's your existence from now on. If you are so hungry for death, why don't you take matters into your own hands? That door is closed. It would deny me any tricks to great beyond. Reading some scriptical would do you some good, child. As I keep saying, I have my own scripticals. What an unpleasant fellow. What did he have to gain from questioning my beliefs? What did he have to gain from questioning his? Regulation is supposed to be about hope, isn't it? He clearly wasn't doing it right. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if it gives him hope or not. His beliefs are false. Believing a lie is dangerous. Maybe if he and his crew were willing to face up the hard truth, they'll be more motivated to find a way out of here. If there is a way out of here, static, and pointless, he said, is already starting to feel that way. Tamton, as long as we have each other, the fire and passion in our hearts will never die. Mila, I was prepared for you to love me for quite a while, maybe even a lifetime, but 800 years? Even I get sick of me by then. Our journey was fruitless. Any luck on your end? No, just a old man rumbling about afterlife. Said he was the captain of a big ship. A captain. Where was his crew? He lost them in here. Then then we we will continue to explore. I'll join you this time, Captain, if you don't mind. Oh, of course. Mila, Lego is waiting for you in the next room. We'll we'll meet we'll each meet here again during the next travel. Ugh, that man looks sad and depressed. Hello, have you seen anyone around here lately? I tried to avoid it. Why would you do that? I don't really like talking to others lost souls. You're the second person I've seen talking to who's used to that praise. My little nickname for everyone else trapped in here. I had a crew, but we separated. Sometimes you have to go your own way. Other people can just hold you back. If only the reason that was the reason. I wasn't much used to my ship. I couldn't rig a sail. I couldn't aim a cannon. I couldn't even hang with shopkeepers for supplies. You're not the only one in that boat. I wasn't really cut out to be a sailor either. And then you know what it's like. The worst part was the crew. They didn't even have the care to mock me. Instead, they humored me, gave me fancy titles, their pity, making all their worth. They called me the cartographer. How quaint. Maybe if they had someone competitor on deck instead of me, we wouldn't have all become trapped. Why does everyone despise it that way? Trapped. If you haven't explored the whole thing, how can you be so sure that it is a trap? At first, I wanted to think that, but now, oh, I shouldn't really say. Why the hell not? Speak up, man. Of course, I want everyone else to be home free, but not me. If I were to get out, I'd be a sailor again. Weak, pathetic, useless. Nothing but a burden on everyone else. They are better off without me. Yes, they are. Do a different job. So what if they thought that would it you wouldn't have to be a sailor forever, right? Could you be anything you wanted? Maybe I wasn't good at much before I became a sailor. I could try something new, see if I can see if it takes, but odds are infinitely would just become another treatment to my own uselessness. I'd be more from one person to another. Can you promise me something? I don't do promises. I'll take it under consideration. I guess that'll have to do. If you if you don't if you don't find a way out, don't let anyone know you spoke to me. With any luck, they'll just forget about me. Leave me behind. I'll think about it. You'll think about it. What's that supposed to mean? I meant exactly what I said. What is so different of understand? That man was certainly suffering, and you won't grant him his own request? Do you have any empathy? Sure, I know what it's like to feel weak. I mean, that's how I was when I came on the ship, right? But I didn't just try to hide away and hope for everyone to forget about me. I did something about it. Mila, how could you be so in, insensitive? And then when did I ever give you any information I was anything but? You didn't. It's just, Mila, don't you get it? That can have been me we was talking about. So? I felt like he felt more often than I can remember. I was just hoping we could help him to feel a little better. You heard him. He thinks he's trapped here forever, right? Even if I find a way out, he wanted to be left behind. How could I possibly make someone like that feel better? Well, there you are. Nothing has changed about our situation, I take it? Nothing. Let's keep going. You know, I like how this. I like how it's been switching things up. Helps break the empathy of the rooms. I wouldn't mind walking with you, Mila. I'll be honest, Mila. Tendon sounded a little unchantical, dearly. Liga wasn't exactly optimistic either, but for him, that's no so out of character. I'm just hoping that the crew doesn't become too upset. Hearing what you said about the captain who had lost their crew, it's got to me a little. Got to you? I don't want to lose all of you, too. I don't want to lose all of you too. Maybe splitting up was a risk, I mean. Never mind. Let's just keep walking. It's getting to him as well. Oh! Reika! Oh my god, I haven't seen this character in a long ass time. Oh, now looking at Ruka and Mila, I can see there will be an arm wrestling. Mila will definitely win. She just got the bigger guns. A lot of buff and thick women in this game. Good lord. Alright. Two miserable fools were to bother me. Eh? We mean no harm. Of course not. A big fat Darius dancing bear and a muscular beyond freak of a woman. You two must be runaways from the circus, am I right? Me? Muscular bound? Isn't that like calling the kettle black? Ugh. Ugh. What? What am I calling you is stupid? Too scared to take a swing at me? If You're a punchable coward. Is it that? Fight! 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 Wait, why are they kissing? Ah, god damn it. Get back to killing each other! Stop kissing! Get back to fighting! Coward? I don't know the meaning of the word. I don't doubt that. You thick-headed idiot. That's it! I'm going to destroy you. Mila, wait. She's obviously trying to provoke you. Don't let yourself be weak enough to give in to it. No, don't calm her down. Why you want to help me, anyway? We're the Dread Pirates, and our mission is to help people. Or at least, it was our mission. Pirates, eh? Sounds like great fun. Wish I could join up. First you insult me, and then you expect to be invited on board? Hey, I said I wasn't. Hey, I said I wished I could join up. I didn't ask for any invitation. There's a big difference. Why don't you enlighten us? I can't ask to join you because there's no way out of here, is there? There it is again. Why is everyone so defeated? It's not much that this place is my end. It's about it's such a miserable one. Miserable? Oh, you wouldn't understand. You there. You there. You look like a warrior. That I am. Not a sick-headed. Didn't you ever dream of dying in a battle? I dream of my enemies dying in battles. No. I meant you want your death to mean something, don't you? Of course. Don't we all? I would have been overjoyed to be run through by a blade. I would have accept drowning or falling into the pit of spikes, but this? Wandering around in this hall for mirrors, trying not to lose my mind forever. No one ever dreamed up a clergyman could ever be worse than this. This place must have a secret. If we may not understand why now, but I'm sure this place exists for some reason. How can you know something like that? Did you build it? No, but how do you know the purpose wasn't to entertain a specific bastard? Someone could be looking on us right now through a crystal ball, laughing as we lose our minds. If you are not going to fight me, then you're not worth being in the same room with. Oh, come on, Rika. You should really join the Dread Pirates. This is a really fun crew. I feel kind of bad for Rika. Look under the curtains. Check behind their curtains. What? Why? There's got to be something here. Some kind of code to break. I'm not seeing anything. I can't accept it. I can't. I'll go mad. And why is that? Because if it is true, if we really are stuck here forever, it's because of me. If I didn't let Rocky, if I didn't just let Rocky stay inside of this place instead of following him here, he and his crew would have been trapped forever instead of us. Or if you all just not follow me, at least I could have spared my crew. But no. Once again, I had to let my own sense of grief and suffering, my thirst for revenge. I had to let it cloud my judgment for my umpteenth of time, and now I have doomed us all. That is not true. We just haven't tried that hard enough. For all you know, Legal and Tantam aren't. For all you know, Legal and Tantam aren't coming back. We may never see them again. Well, I'm not going to give up because for what ifs.
Mila, so devoted, so strong. You saved me from Rocky, from Cersei, from Laserby, from loneliness. But strong as you are, you can't pry the guilt from my heart.
Oh, it just really comes there? Are you kidding me? What's good is hope in this place that's hopeless. What's good is determination and perseverance if there is no light at the end of this tunnel. No luck on our end. I'm relieved to see you, but no luck on our ends either. Why bother going on? Let's face it, we're stuck. What a sad irony. Our unit has been over Rocky, and we aren't even enjoying it. I think I'll lie down for a bit, have a smoke, maybe stay here for a few hundred years. I'll join you better than I'll be pointless walking. I'm hungry. Anybody want a split of this cake? Seems odd to see it so many times and not try a bite. No, I will not become complaints. I will not accept this of these comfortable prison walls. Give it a rest, Mila. Why not accept defeat with a little dignity and grace? Never. Not tomorrow. Not 800 years or never. Not tomorrow. Not in 800 years. Not ever. Ugh. Oh shit. She destroyed the place. You smashed your way out of the cave. Is that the only way you solve problems, Mila? By punching them? But you made it, so I suppose that's all that matters. You were observing us? Couldn't you have assisted our escape and ruined the point of the test? What could it be at that point of such a test? To prevent of just anyone from tuning all the coins, I shouldn't have to explain it to you. After all, what if Rocky had managed to defeat you? Would you really want him to have all the power? Well, then you put it in that way. What about those people we met? The ones trapped inside? Did they fail the test? Did they fail your test? No, of course not. They were a part of it. Characters in the story, meant to give up and accept defeat. What tricks will you have for us next? No more tricks. You passed the test. And between you and your between you and Rocky, you gather all the coins. Don't get excited, Mila. It's not a punching bag. It's not a place to put all those coins you've gathered. Your journey finally is at its end. Now, change the world. And how exactly do we do that? Oh, that's for you to decide yourselves. Hey, it's your money, isn't it? Again, point there. But farewell. That's just it? No explanation at all? This is the same person who tricked us with the fake characters in a book to encourage us to give up. But why wouldn't you expect him to be any help? He's nothing special. People having been trying to manipulate and control us since day one. What do you mean? First, Rocky threatened Abby, then he kidnapped Darius to threaten us. Cersei tried to take away Darius' mind, and Laserby took his will. And the love merchants didn't get permission before they betrayed us. They did. It's an interesting consideration, Mila. All of our troubles seems to have the same cause. The corrupted things infiltrating of power may explain the motive of our foes. Clearly, we needed to change the way of power and influence operate so that such rebelliousness is no longer necessary. But how? What if instead of corrupting power and beyond and bold, what is the implication where inflation company of air to their rather than hinder them? I got a bad feeling about this. I don't know about this ending. That's impossible. Doesn't matter if you helping or hurting. You're still meddling with things that out to be left alone. I say tear it all down. No more rules. No more militation, threats, social infiltrations, and of any kind. Instead of the queen, let everyone be their own monarchs. I don't like this idea, Mila. What if, some people are too shy to take charge on their own? More importantly, how will society function without orders? Society doesn't need to function in order to people to be free. But even the simple intents require some struggles. Parents have authority over their children, don't they? Family abuse that power too, more than you might think. Oh, come on. Even our ship has hibernated, which I've always flayed. I punched out Rocky and Thursday immediately against meditated against Laserby, robbed the queen, and smashed our way out of Infinite Calf, and always against orders. Laws of interactions is thanks to my relentlessness and inventiveness that we have succeeded. That's true. It may be my dream, Mila, but it was thanks to you that we've made it this far. It'll be wrong of me to stand in your way. Oh. World, world, hear me roar. All rules are broken. All contracts are void. All bosses are fired and all murdered are defeated. Every woman and every man is free to be a master of their own fates. Oh god. Oh, we got epilogue. No rules. Mila. Mila. No Zartos of any kind. I guess that means we can't be crew with a chain of command anymore. What does that matter? The mission is finished, isn't it? We're free to do whatever we want now. I always wanted to be a chef. I guess there's nothing standing in my way, is there? Of course not, Lego. Follow your dreams and be happy. I'm not so conflicted things will be easy. How does Lego supposed to find an orderly kitchen to work in all this circle of loss? What is your plans, Dan? I want to stay here and study their strange library. If we are to forge a new order from the ashes from the old one, I am sure to suit to doing so much found here. Well, I'm not sticking around in this place. I want to keep having the adventure on the seas. Farewell, Mila. I like to make some kind of scientific jab about you scaring everyone off, but I can't. It generally bothers me that our little family is disbanding. It reminds me of unpleasant times. We're not banning each other, Tam Tam. Freedom just means being free to follow our own compass. You're right, Mila. I've always followed mine, and right now it's telling me to follow you. Is it? I don't want to come. I don't want you to come with me just because you feel like you have to. Of course not. I joined your crew to have an adventure, right? Besides, Mila, I love you. I love you too, Tam Tam. I'm glad you want to remain by my side. But if Daddy isn't coming with us, how will we find a ship? What about Rocky's ship? Isn't he? He isn't using it, is he? Took a ship. Time for bed, love? Oh. What the hell? Whoever's attacking us, we're going to return the fire. What good would that do? Half of the port bow is already gone. We're sinking fast. Then only one thing we can do. We have to jump. We're 60 miles away from the nearest coastline, Mila. We drown. We stay here, we drown, or get rid of the shreds of my spine. If you won't jump, I'm pushing you in. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Nope, they jumped. Where are we? How did we get here? Oh. I'm just going to mute this. Oh, damn it. Hey, you two sleepyheads. Finally decided to wake up, eh? Are you the real life mermaid? No, Mila. It's obviously a... I can't say it. I can't say it. Can I? I really, really miss being able to be sarcastic. I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm so happy you're okay. You're the first walkies I have ever met. Oh, it's Michelle. Although, the big one, your voice sounds really familiar. Oh no. Thank you so much for saying this, darling. Well, I don't deserve all the credit. You two were way too heavy for me to drag you on my own. I had to get my auntie to help. Hey, I'm not that heavy, aren't I? Darn. Did you get a look at the ship that attacked us? Yeah, but I don't think that'll do you much good. What are you talking about? I need to get my revenge. Well, you can't. Why not? That ship was destroyed too. Actually, just about every ship I have seen around these parts have been shooting at each other ever since the big voice in the sky said people can do whatever they want. Uh-oh. Big voice in the sky? That's it. That's why your That's it. That's why your voice sounds so familiar. That was you. How did you do that? Wait, hold that thought. Then you'll get my auntie. She'll be so excited to meet the woman whose voice to keep going on about. So Michelle here tells me that you were the ones to broadcast that deadly message through the air. Deadly? I was just trying to break people's chains. Ever wonder why those chuckles exist? To regrin in our worst. Instead, people are savages, animals, without anything not to hold them back. They're capital for anything. Oh no, they're doing it again. They're coming closer and closer, and they're going to fly again. I gotta break this quick. Well, that's just your opinion. No, it's not. You're dooming the world with your alcohol and arms, and you've doomed yourself. There's no coastline without 60 miles, and there's no ship to take you away. You're stuck in the little cave forever. But Auntie, no buts, Michelle. These people are dangerous and evil. I don't want you to see them forever again. Wait, don't go. Don't abandon us here. Well, that's it then. We broke the world and ourselves. It was fun while it lasted. I'm not ready to give up on it either. Remember back in the calf, I was the only person that... I know, Mila. You were the only person who was willing to punch her way out. But frankly, darling, I wish you hadn't. Why not? Why do you think when we were trapped in the calf, we had a life of luxury, good food, comfy chairs? Isn't spending forever in there better than spending forever here? Not to mention, if we never escaped, we never had driven the world crazy. Not everybody went crazy because what I said. Although and Michelle didn't try to attack us, did they? And you and I, well, might be having fighting words, but we're not literally at each other's throats. No, Not yet. What's that supposed to mean? I bet if I told you everything, you'd kill me. Told me everything about what? You're not making any sense. I can't tell lies anymore, but I was still trying to keep some things secret. Why do you need to keep secrets from me again? Mila, I want you to love me forever. I didn't want you to leave me, but I suppose it doesn't matter now, doesn't it? If we're really stuck in this little cave, then there's no use bothering myself anymore. Oh, just out with it already. Hey, this is really hard for me. In case you haven't noticed yet, I'm still not particularly used to this sharing, alright? Alright, fine. Mila, why do you think I was only eager to join you when we first met? The Avengers, right? Well, sort of. I mean, yes, but not the way you thought. I was working for Cersei. I knew it! I fucking called it! I knew it! God damn it! I fucking called it! Damn! Ah! Oy. You what? How did she get so many people to came to her little island? Because I brought them there. I watched while she turned the crew into animals. I defended Cersei from suspicion. When they were all turned, then I stole their ship and sold them. Then I moved on to the next crew. That's our little Shamsy. Why? Why would you do that? I told Cersei it was because I believed in her little mission, but that was a lie, too. I was sick, Mila. I was so broken. I'd been hurt so bad, so many times. All I wanted to do was see other people suffer. To have them known what I was like to lose someone they loved. But you were different, Mila. You didn't have to abandon Darius. You wanted to help him, to save him. And you and your crew already really were like a family. The only real family I had in years. That's why I stayed with you, instead of helping Cersei. And that's why I couldn't tell you the truth. I knew if you ever learned what I've done, you just thrown me overboard, and everybody would have been in the right to do so. Is that it? That's everything. So that's it. That's everything. Tell me, Mila, do you think I deserve to suffer for what I've done? No. I don't care about what you did in the past. All I care about is who you are now, and you were brave to tell me, Tam. I waited so long. I don't know how brave it really was. But you thought that I was going to kill you. But you thought I was going to kill you, and you told me. But you thought I was going to kill you, and you told me anything, right? That's pretty brave. I thought we were going to die down here. Speaking of that, Mila, is it getting cold in here? Cold? No. It's not that bad, is it? I'm cold-blooded, Mila. Can't you, breathe fire or something? I don't think so. I don't feel so good. You don't mean... Temtem, What was that noise? What was that noise? Oh yeah. Even though Auntie is real mad at you, I just wanted to check in and see how you're doing. Not well. Temtem is getting cold. Do you have any blankets or anything? I don't think so. What's a blanket? Go get your aunt. Go get someone, please. We need help. We need help, and we need it fast. Okay. Hang tight. Hang tight, Tam Tam. I'm sure someone will come soon. Oh dear. Maybe if I just close my eyes for a little while. You've got to stay awake, Tam Tam. Please. Please don't go. It's okay, Mila. I have bared my soul to you. I have taken off my masks off. I have taken all of my masks. All of them. And you're still here. You haven't abandoned me. Of course. I love you. I always love you. That's all I ever wanted, Mila. At least when my heart stops beating, it will be full of love. But, Tam Tam.
I don't want to see any tears. I'm sure we'll see each other again. In another life.
Oh no! Oh. You came back. Did you bring blankets or something? Feel any better? Much better. I don't know how you did that. Oh, I have my ways. I also spotted a ship, that wasn't hostile. Giving me a couple of hours give me a couple of hours. I think I can get a rope through these crevices. Wait, why are you helping us? I thought you said we were scum. That's her way of saying thank you. Thanks, Michelle, not me. The poor little thing was so curious about you that she couldn't resist eavesdropping on your little conversation. When she told me what you said, well, you two can't be all bad, can you? How do you find us? Splitting up felt wrong for the moment you left. I've been looking for you ever since. We saw the wreck of Rocky's ship. As soon after, we saw the mermaid who told us about you. But how would you get here so safely? Hasn't the world gone mad? Of course not, Mila. Sure, a few people took their newfound liberty to excuses, but we also seen positive, kind kings and queens overthrown slaves. Freeds. Workers demanding rights. It's a new world, with both good and bad. What are those battles on the seas? There were battles before Mila did what she did, Temtem, and there are still battles now. Thanks for, no matter what we're doing, or in what shape what world is in, we're the Dread Pirates. We stick together. We're a family. Welcome back home. I'm so happy. What an interesting ending from all this. It's actually not that bad, but oh my god, that ending, oh my god. But that was really good. That was actually really good. I actually liked it. But but that was really good. But all in all, let's check our gallery real quick. Oh, we got this one. Oh, nope. And where's our other ending? Here it is. Oh, we're getting close to it. But anyways, that it. Oh. But as what I was saying, that is all for this time for the Pirate's Fate, everybody. If you'd like to see more of this content, make sure you give a like and subscribe. And drink at me hearties, yo ho, savvy.